Welcome back to Romance in the Wild. This is your girl Charlie. Today we're going to do a daddy dominant age play romance by the fabulous Pepper North. This is Talon, Shadowlands Guardians MC, Book 6. Hit it!
Grab yourself a book, turn the lights down low. It's time, everybody, for Romance in the Woe.
So this is Talon, Shadowlands Guardians MC, Book 6 by Pepper North. And this is a dominant daddy age play romance. Now our characters are Elizabeth and Talon. Talon's a mechanic and he is part of Shadowlands Guardians MC, and Elizabeth is a lawyer. Now Elizabeth just got done with an abusive relationship, and in her life, she, of course, as a lawyer, she is seeking out justice for the innocent. She's a very strong person. She's always standing up to, the bad people out there. And she faces a lot of criminals out there who are, always up against a woman. So she's just very strong. But inside, of course, there's moments she's scared, but she never lets it show. And one day when she's setting up for someone, that's when she runs into the Shadowlands Guardian MC, hence Talon. And of course, Talon's there to support her. And as soon as Talon sees her, he knows this is my little girl. Now, if you're into age play, then you understand what that means. He's a daddy dominant, and she's a submissive, and he's just waiting for her. And he finally has found Elizabeth, and he's determined. He already tells his brothers, that's the one. That's my little girl. Now, in the midst of all of this, of course, he's trying to romance Elizabeth, and she's just got a very, like I said, bad relationship. So she's kind of hesitant towards Talon. But Talon proves himself very quickly because he's not trying to take over her life. He wants to support her. He wants to protect her because what has happened is that she has been noticed by the Devil's Jesters. The Devil's Jesters, if you've read this series, then you understand that they're the ones who've been coming into town, causing a lot of trouble for the people and for the Shadowlands Guardians MC. But the Shadowlands Guardians MC is very protective of the town and the people, and they're trying to keep everybody safe and everything good. But the Devil's Jesters have got their eyes on Elizabeth, and they're not going to let her go. So, so what happens is that I love that what Pepper North has done is that she makes it almost like a family. So when the MC, the daddy doll finds his little girl, he tells his brothers, and they kind of become almost like uncles, which I think is very fascinating because it's like this family union of we're going to protect the women. And again, like I said, they're not trying to control the women. They're trying to protect her because they're trying to be nurturing. They're being daddy dominant. And the thing that's great about the series also is that this is Pepper North, Katie Oliver, and Becca Jameson. So what's happened is that each lady will do like a different book about a different biker who's at part of Shadowlands Guardians MC, which is really fascinating the way they're able to connect all the characters. And these are very interesting characters. If you anything start with book 1, which is still an Ivy's book, those are like my favorites. But every book is so interesting and just kind of grows. Now, if you read this, which I highly recommend, this is book 6. But you're going to learn about the other characters. You're going to meet Steele and Ivy and Kate and Remy and, and all the other ones. And they're really fascinating characters. Each one kind of builds on others. Now, the great thing also is because as the books go along, you get more little girls. And these little girls, they're mischievous. They're a little bratty. They keep these men on their toes. So it can be very hilarious. It's very romantic. There's suspense. There's drama. It's interesting. Now, these books are books that you do not want to put down. So I highly recommend Talon, Shadowlands Guardians MC, Book 6 by Miss Pepper North, which is age play, daddy dominant romance. So until next time, this is your girl Charlie. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. If you really like it, please subscribe. Now, these reviews obviously for free. So if anyone out there wants me to do your book, please hit me up. Until next time, stay safe and stay positive.